In Winthrop, there's not an empty shelf to be found in Dominic Cerulli's retro video game store.
I had the rug put down, the walls painted, not that you can see any of the walls in here.
What started with just 8 video games has turned into a decade-long adventure. Cerulli says at first he wasn't sure the store would last.
Back then, people were either throwing out the N64 and the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis stuff, or they were selling it for dirt cheap. I just kept buying it and buying it and buying it, and I'm like, I hope eventually this stuff is gonna sell.
Did it ever?
I have so many people that come in here with collections, and they sell like parts of collections, and the stuff is worth a lot of money now. Almost everything in here is 20 or 30 years old. To me, that's when the games were really good, the single-player games. Now, mostly everything is online.
Here, vintage and hard-to-find games are commonplace.
Nintendo, when they first came out, had the game cartridges, and this was floppy disks, even before the cartridges. People don't even realize that.
The store is named after the Clint Eastwood movie, Sudden Impact.
That's the name I kept. I don't know if it's out of laziness or just because it sounded good.
While this is the digital age, Sudden Impact doesn't have an online store. New items come in, Cerulli makes a Facebook video, and customers come running.
When good stuff comes in and there's customers in the store, it's like a feeding frenzy over on that counter. It's so awesome.
Which means there's plenty of time to connect with customers.
I like advising people what to get and what not to get. I've met a lot of friends through here I wouldn't have met before that will probably be friends for the rest of my life. If it's got something to do with video games, I can just talk about it forever, as you can plainly see.
Support your local girl gang could be Katie Rodriguez's motto.
There's something to be said about women helping women and women rising together.
Rodriguez is the owner of Katie's Kitchen, one of many women-owned businesses in Winthrop.
The love and support that I have gotten has been unreal.
Rodriguez focuses on healthy eating, something that's very important for her family.
My children all have different food allergies. One has celiac disease, another one had all sorts of autoimmune issues, and then lo and behold, a baby ended up with a nut allergy.
Essential meal prep for the kids evolved into meal prep for the neighborhood.
Before I knew it, I had at least 30 women lining up at my door on a Monday night, waiting for their meals for the week. And Katie's Kitchen became my living room and dining room and my kitchen, and it just took over.
Rodriguez says this isn't takeout. Don't call and expect food in 20 minutes. Customers order food for the week ahead, planning their family meals in advance. A former personal trainer, Rodriguez ensures all the meals at Katie's Kitchen are health conscious. But that doesn't mean they aren't tasty.
I like to surprise people. I like to be able to implement the edible flours, delicious sauces. I like to take everybody's favorite comfort foods and turn them into a healthy option. Nobody has the time to do it all. So I like to step in and provide an easy alternative.
Around the corner, Robin Girolamo and Mike McSorley tweak the decor at Robin's Nest Boutique.
Winthrop hasn't had a gift shop in many years, and so I thought it was a great opportunity to fill a void for the town and to also pursue a dream of mine.
The cozy gift shop is packed to the brim with odds and ends for every occasion. Girolamo focuses on finding items from local makers and gifts that have a touch of Winthrop.
Anything from gifts to home decor to jewelry. If someone needs a baby gift, we have baby gifts. If someone loves their pets, we have things for pets. We carry apparel and accessories, so we really do try to cover as much as we can.
From budget-friendly gifts to something special for a loved one, Girolamo says she can add a personal touch to just about anything.
We do a lot of customization and personalization of gifts, not only for wedding, but for anything. We always really try to focus on finding things you're not going to find anywhere else. One of the hashtags I use in every one of my posts is blessed and grateful, and we truly are. We feel that way, and we're just so happy, and we're grateful for the support of all of our customers.
And back to Dom Cerulli, he says the location of his retro video game shop near the airport is especially helpful. Some customers actually come in with suitcases on their way to or from Logan. Turns out Dom also went to school with our own Ted Reinstein. Up next, are you hungry? Well, if so, head to Ma Riley's.